All right, guys. Here we are. The first example here. I'll be ready for the file. What I got here is some information about a parabola. We've got the vertex at -7, and it passes through a second point in the middle of -5, comma 21. Now, what we're going to have to do here is because we are given the vertex, we're going to start writing this in vertex form, and it wants us to write it in standard form. All right, right. So we have to start by writing in vertex form because we're given the vertex, and then we're using algebra to change it into standard form. So here we go. So let's first we'll start with the formula for vertex. We don't know what the lead is. We'll have to find that. But this should look familiar. We're going to use the vertex to fill in for h and k. So if it's -3, minus h here, we're going to do +3 inside the parentheses there. Plus k just means we use the sign of the y-coordinate. So it's 7, we're going to do -7. Now, all right, that's the easy part. Now let's plug in the second point. We're going to use that second point to find a. All right, so that means if x is -5, the equation is equal to 21. And now that allows us for x and y, we can just solve a here real quick. All right, so let's see, -5 plus 3 is -2 squared. 4 times a. Add 7 to both sides is 28. Divide by 4 is 7. So if we go up here, we'll write what we got here. In vertex form now, in vertex form. Let's see, a is 7, x plus 3 squared minus 7. Okay, this is in vertex form. That's one form of the quadratic equation, but we want this in standard form because that's how we see our quadratic equations most often. All right, so some algebra here. It's got a FOIL. Combine some like terms, distribute. So I'm going to expand the x plus 3 and FOIL that. I'll leave the 7 out front. So x squared. I have 3x and 3x makes 6x. That was combining the outside and the inside terms. Last terms combined to be 9. Almost there. Distribute the 7 through. 7x squared plus, what is that, 42x plus 63. And then we just got to combine these last terms here. And we're done. All right. 7x squared plus x. Let's see here. 56. Okay. Standard form. All right. So just a couple things to note here. The equation I just boxed is the exact same as this, just in a different form. All right. I didn't change the parabola. It's the same parabola. This ending still has that vertex. It still goes through that second point, just in a different form. All right. Sound good?